Do you obey your
Uh,
husband?
yes, I do.
Right on. You from the old
When
school.
he's in his right head. When he's tired and hungry, I know. I do things to help him out. I'm a helper.
Nice.
I'm a helper. I fix things around here because I know, what he does is a grueling job.
Kelly is a first-time caller out of Tennessee. Kelly, welcome to the show. You're on the air.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Jesse, I'm a long-time listener. Okay.
Thank you.
First-time caller. And the biblical question.
Do you extend mercy to yourself?
No.
And why not?
I extend mercy more towards other people than I do myself.
And why is that?
Because I feel like that's the way I should walk.
Why do you feel that way?
Because we're all brothers and sisters in this life.
Only those who've been born again of the Father are brothers and sisters, not all. Until you overcome that anger, you're brothers and sisters of the devil, but not of God.
I don't know. I'm harder on myself than I am on anybody.
Why is that?
Because I'm trying to pay attention to myself.
And why are you harder on yourself than anyone?
Because I want to be what God wants me to be.
And what is that?
It's a vessel for Him. Used for good. And sometimes I don't. Sometimes I don't go the way I should. I do the silent prayer, and the day starts out good. I get up at 3:00. Been married for 36 years. Make breakfast and pack my lunch, or pack my husband's lunch. He's a brick mason, block mason, and send him on his way. And our kids are raised. But by the time I get him off to work, I feel like I've had a day, and everything that I've planned to do that day doesn't go according to plan. And but I do what I can, I make it work as far as that goes. But then I'm hard on myself because I'm like, things that I intended are, my practical things, some of them don't get done. And then I become hard on myself.
And when you say, and then you become hard on yourself, what do you do to you? Do you like yell at yourself or curse yourself out?
No, I'm like, no. Guess when I go into my silent prayer, I'm like, well, I didn't get this done today, but it was a beautiful day, Lord. It was your day. And maybe I'll get it tomorrow, tomorrow if I'm here, type thing.
Yeah. When you say you extend mercy to others, how do you do that?
I forgive them. Their discrepancies. Okay, say I've had a couple of people in my life that done some hurtful things, and me showing them mercy is forgiving them.
But you don't do that to yourself?
I don't know. I hang on to every. I'm sorry about it, but I don't know how to let it go.
Have
Only God can let it go for me.
and how can God let it go?
Take it out of my head. Take it out of my head.
Have you forgiven your mother for screwing you up?
Yes, I have.
You told her?
Not in person. No, she passed away.
Oh, okay. And
she passed away, but I have in that silent prayer when I after she passed, because I didn't get a chance to go there. My husband's a brick mason, block mason. It's only seasonal. I couldn't afford to go. And it was a good thing I didn't go because I found out of 5 kids, there was an extra one. And that we didn't know about.
So your mother had a baby, you didn't know it?
Right. And same mama, same daddy, 5 kids.
How did she have a baby, you didn't know it?
We didn't know it.
So your
we
mother
just thought it was us 5 kids until she passed away. It was horrible.
Did she have the baby before you were born or something?
With my daddy. And that baby went to, my dad just passed away. He was 93. And anyway, my mom passed away at 84. And at the funeral, that's when my siblings, because I couldn't go. I think God kept me from that. My heart was there, and I was praying for everybody, but, everybody knows my circumstances. You got to, pay the bills when the sun's shining, if you do seasonal work. But they found out at that time, but during all that hoopla, that my mom my mom and daddy had another baby. And my mom had put that baby in, or she went to, back then in them days, they scorned on that. And you know what I'm talking about, getting pregnant out of wedlock.
Oh, so your mother and father made a baby before they got married. And as a result of that, they put the baby, because it was embarrassment. I remember it was an embarrassment to have children out of wedlock.
Right.
And so she gave the baby away?
No, she was raised Catholic. She went to a Catholic, like a, I don't know, some kind of place in Ohio where they, it was for unwed mothers, and had the baby and put it up for adoption, and she ended up being a nun. And, when we found out about it, after, my brothers and sisters was all calling me, and I was like, well, what the? And I was like, well, Mama did the right thing. Mama did the right thing. But my oldest sister that was born next, she has issues because her and my mom were born on the same day, same birthday, my oldest sister, and she has issues with it.
So let me ask this because of time here. You need to forgive your mother. If your mother was living, and I'll tell you in a minute how to forgive her anyway. But if your mother was living, would you need to forgive her?
No, not really.
I mean, were there anything she did to you that would irritate you?
No, it would never irritate me to forgive her.
Did she make any mistakes?
She didn't know no better.
Right.
She didn't know no better because it was, like you said, it was passed on.
Right.
Passed on.
And were you close to your father?
Oh, very. I was his baby girl.
Right
now,
on.
listen,
I said, right on. That's cool.
Yeah, I was very close to my daddy. And,
Do you obey your husband?
yes, I do.
Right on. You from the old school.
When he's in his right head. when he's tired and hungry, I know. but I do things to help him out. I'm a helper.
Nice.
I'm a helper. I fix things around here because I know, what he does is a grueling job, very grueling, and he's been doing it for almost 40 years now.
How old are you, Kelly?
50, getting ready to turn 57.
And how old are you today?
56. I'll be 57 in April.
Amazing. So let me ask, have you heard me say all thoughts are all lies all the time about anything?
Yes, sir. And guess what?
What?
Every time a thought pops up in my head, I stop where I'm at, and I say, all thoughts are all lies all the time.
Nice.
I sure do. I sure do.
Well, stop being hard on yourself and just know that all thoughts are all lies, and just let them pass through, and you'll be fine. Eventually, God will take them away from you because they're of the devil. All thoughts are of the devil. And they're not you, and the feelings that come with them, the good feeling and the bad feeling, are not yours. Those have never been your feelings and never will be, and it never be your thoughts and never will be. So just relax. You're doing the silent prayer, right?
Yes, sir. Morning, noon, and night, and throughout the day.
Right on.
Okay, because I'm a stay-at-home woman.
Nice.
Yes, I've always been, but I got to tell you, when my husband was laid off, when my kids was young, we would switch. If he was laid off because he couldn't make any more money, the weather was bad, I would go to work to make some money, and he'd be home with the kids. We didn't have no babysitters.
Nice. See, you're from the old school. That's what we were trying to get back, is to get the women to act like they have sense and not try to be better than a man and be home and watch over his children and do the right thing.
Right. Right. And even when my husband got me all kind of, worried, and, we got married young.
Yeah.
I knew what he was doing, but I never let my kids know.
Nice.
No. I'd put them to bed, feed them, put them to bed, and I'd fix them a plate and stick it in the oven, and keep it warm for him.
Right on.
And then when he'd come in, I'd hear him, and then, but I'd say, there you go, it's your dinner. And you missed out on dinner.
So, Kelly, I got to run, but I got to ask, are the kids doing fine?
Oh, yeah, I got one in, our oldest is going to be 36 in April, believe it or not. And we got another son, and that's in Washington State, and the other one in Washington or California. He's in the military. He's going to be 33 in July, and White History Month. And
White History Month. What a time to have a birthday.
Yeah, 31st of July. He just barely missed it. Our baby girl is going to be, me and her are exactly 30 years apart. I had her when I was 30, so she's going to be 27 and expecting her first baby.
Nice.
And she's in Nashville.
So your husband made boys first?
Yes, sir.
Real men make boys first.
Yeah, and the little baby girl was a little tomboy.
Nice.
You know, she was like her mama.
Yeah.
Loved to climb trees and all that stuff.
Right
you know?
on.
Like to get her hands dirty.
Well, Kelly, I
But,
have to run, but it's been a joy talking to you.
Oh, thank you,
And-
Jesse. I've been dying to talk to you for years.
Well, I'm glad you made it. And
Thank you.
remember, when you don't get things done and you don't finish whatever you plan to do that day, just relax about it and let tomorrow. You'll get it done tomorrow. Don't be hard on yourself.
Okay.
Don't let the devil
But,
make you be hard on yourself.
Yeah, we should show mercy on everybody, really, and even ourselves. I'm gonna pray for that, or in my silent
Yeah.
area.
Just remember
Yeah.
the thoughts are lies, the feelings are lies, and just let them go. And you do what you can do in the moment, and let the moment take care of itself. And the next moment, and the next moment, and you'll be fine. All right.
Okay. Thank you so very much, Jesse. I am so grateful and thankful that I got to talk to you.
I'm glad to. I totally enjoyed it. And call me again. All right.
I sure will.
All
I
right.
sure will.
God bless you, Kelly.
All right. Have a blessed day.
You too. Thank you.